look out. He's in again. Danger, danger, danger. Good try.
Oh, and a dive for the line.
They're going to score in the corner. Great try.
They might not need it. They won't.
That'll do it. What a team. Hello everybody, welcome along. Round 6 of the Bunnings Warehouse Heartland Championship. They only play 8 rounds in the round robin, so it's getting to crunch time. Well, we love a good trophy, and we've got some pretty good trophies up for grabs today. The Bill Osborne Taonga is being played for. So too is the Bruce Steele Memorial and the Arthur Wicks Memorial Cup. We'll run into those as we go along, but we're going to start in Oamaru, where the local team are playing in special jerseys. They're out to raise funds for motor neuron disease in their game against Mid-Canterbury. They're playing at the Valley Rugby Club in Western, and North Otago, well, they haven't had the greatest of seasons so far. They'll be looking to turn things around. They've got quite a different side to the team that we're used to watching over recent years, particularly in the forward pack. But the backs, they're good. They're fast, they're elusive. They could well have something to say about this. Mid-Canterbury, on the other hand, they're going very well. They've got a big, strong forward pack. MacArthur and Hona are great forwards, and the backs are strong, they're fast. They score some great tries out wide. They're really a team that are worth watching.
Yeah, you got to love these local derbies, South Island matches, ding-dong, physical, and play it on a heck of a surface here at the Valley Rugby Club.
So the old golds are now, for a week, the old pinks. They'll auction off these jerseys at the end of the game to raise funds for motor neuron disease. And I'll tell you what, this will be a good one to get. This is Hayden Todd, and he's got the opening try. Let's put some value on his jersey.
What a flying start. Brilliant from the home side. Todd McCarthy, the fullback, though, he's the one we want to take a look at. That injection of raw pace. Beautiful timing of the pass. And gee, the man from the Kuriau Club, he is a sizable lump on the left wing, isn't he?
Plays a lot of his rugby in the midfield where he runs the cutter for North Otago, but he's out on the wing today. Mid-Canterbury.
Nice backline set too for Mid-Canterbury. I think the players in motion, I think. Bang! No, straight through the middle. Straight through the gut.
Oh, very
Short.
Close. Crikey. That was Cooley, and the try is scored eventually by McCormick, just picking up the pieces.
Second 5'8", jersey 12, truly wanted to see. I thought there was going to be some players in motion. Plenty of good running lines, but Mark straight through, Martin not his style. And McCormick, well, he's a good 7, isn't he? Good turn of speed, he's strong, but in that time, Johnny on the spot.
Yeah, you clap because that was a good try. North Otago, who have traditionally been a very strong team. These two are Hen and Shield unions. So North Otago, Mid-Canterbury and South Canterbury form the Hen and Shield group. The Shield itself not up for grabs today because that's held by South Canterbury. So they will put it up next time one of these two teams comes to Timaru to play them. Quick tap. And there's danger out wide here. There's a try out wide for North Otago. I think it was the lock Fergus Reid.
Yep, it was. Absolutely. Returning players have been playing over in Scotland and the Northern Hemisphere, of course, taking this opportunity to play Heartland rugby, which is good. It's interesting to see where his career goes, but this is the start of the pathway. North Otago, they're right through that build-up, trying to build something, trying to get some momentum into the game. And they'll be perfect going into half-time.
And the kick is perfect, so 2 converted tries apiece, 14 ahead as we go into half-time and the orange break.
Love these crowds that you can kind of stand on the sideline. There's a real feel for the action. We're straight back into the action in the second half.
It's a terrific break for Mid-Canterbury by McClay, who's proved to be a really elusive little halfback.
He's got cramp at the moment.
But he's struggling to move right now. But these teammates have moved, and they've moved within a metre of the line.
No halfback, though. Ford's going to have to pick and go here. Someone get in there.
Well, Tom Reeke's sort of hovering, but decided not to. The ball's come out. Middleton, offload pass is a good one, and McCloy gets the try. Gee, that's well built up. And McClay is still down and still wanting assistance.
I love this though. MacArthur for the best 5. They're your link men, they're your ball players.
No look
Wonderful to
passes.
see
No problem.
New Zealanders, 1 through to 5, those tight forwards, ball skills, I think sets us apart.
Mid-Canterbury.
Gee, you can feel this one going down to the wire, can't you, Mace? It's been a goal. This little
You can
moment.
now.
What a
You can
moment.
now.
What a
He's already
moment.
got 1. Now he's got 2. Well, Fergus Reid. Oh, he's loving it.
Good out of the blocks. I think that was the pressure there. Beautiful. Look at him going and then targeting the hands to the ball. So where the ball meets the foot, that's where the hands are trying to go to. Cut down that angle. He got the charge down. Good clear head. Got the bounce over for a second.
It's a bit tense now for Mid-Canterbury, who, it has to be said, would have gone into this game as, I don't know about raging hot favourites, but they were certainly favourites over North Otago, and now they're finding this is a bit of a struggle. Here he is. He's shown his strength already today, hasn't he? Tolly. And Tolly goes in for the try. He's a strong runner. You've got to be very certain in defence.
Looking here, look at that ball presentation on the replay. That was good. Just gave the halfback a really clear plate. We often say the throw from. Did he have full control of that? The referee said he did. Tolly's been running hard. She's still nothing in it.
Well, they've got there, and they've got there by that final try from Tolly. 28-21, Mid-Canterbury over North Otago.
Yeah, that was a big performance from your team. That North Otago threw everything at you, didn't they?
Yeah, Brendan, yeah. Relieved, proud of performance the boys put in. I think we were probably our own worst enemy at times in that first half, but to come away in the second and put a big shift in, with everything they were throwing at us, it was awesome.
To Gisborne and Poverty Bay against King Country. Important game this for King Country, who are making a bit of a rise up the table and want to keep that going. They play at the Oval, Rugby Park, not available to us. And the King Country boys are there nice and early.
It's Christian here from the TLC King Country Rams, and I'm joined with
Logan.
So Logs, we're down here in Gisborne to face Poverty Bay today. How do you think the boys are shaping up, and how are we looking going into this game, buddy?
Yeah, no, look, we had a good weekend last weekend against West Coast, and the lads got up for that game, and the prep's been real good this week. We're down here on a beautiful day. There's a bit of wind around, but the field's nice, dry, so the back should have a bit of a blast.
Yeah, we've been unfortunate this season with the weather, so it's good to come down here and have a bit of running rugby and some good weather, so can't complain, eh?
Yeah, hopefully the boys get out there and do our roles and get into it. Cheers, eh?
Yep, Rog. Thanks to everyone joining in. Hello, Mum. Love you. Up the Rams.
Up the Rams.
Today I have with me my good mate James Higgins, and lucky enough for James, it's his 30th match for Poverty Bay, so plays a game for our man. So how does that make you feel, bro?
Pretty good, bro. Yeah. Pretty excited.
You can tell by the enthusiasm on his face that he's really excited about today. Haven't had the best of the season so far, bro, but what do you reckon we can change today to hopefully turn that around?
Just run straight and run hard, yeah. And
Bite down on the mouth guard, as you say.
yeah, just do that, dude.
Any last words, bro?
Nah, all good.
Kia ora whānau.
Here comes King Country. Mark Thompson taking these shots. Ben O'Brien-Leaf alongside him on the platform provided by Gisborne Scaffolding and Malcolm McLean of Forces Cafe. Here's Ben.
It's King Country's against Standen with boot to ball for space. Intelligent kick. Very, very good kick. Matai over there had a try-scoring opportunity. Chase was on, Patrick Headley. So King Country with the ball. Now looking away to the left. The 8-man Dunster a moment ago. Good pass. Arkeong, he holds it up. And King Country getting a little loose, but King Country about to score nonetheless. Kostabata Malamole. Malamole, sometimes got to be able to improvise, which is what they did. And King Country in for the first try, 5-0. Okay, get Standen. Malamole. Powerful stuff, Malamole. Great player, Apiti Matai. Matai there with that no-look pass, and Malamole brought down. That was a tremendous cover tackle from Jacob Leaf. Here's Leveson-Gow, long body, trying to get through the tackle. King Country here with good ball. Line past that last one. Nordstrom there with a good pass up. Great pass from Nordstrom, and King Country had sufficient control. So King Country there, their second try. That was exciting stuff. Nordstrom did really well there. Now up 12-0. Now this is a good scrum battle. Okay, raging away is Carney Dunster. Boot to ball there from, I think, Headley. Lovely hands. Powder in, Manuel Harmon there with a long kick. Does it bounce? Oh, picked up on the run. Is that Nordstrom? Boot to ball. Okay, well, it was saved in play. And King Country have it, a chance to score a third try out of nowhere, you've got to say. Out of nowhere, you'd have to say that try came from nowhere. Patrick Headley, the beneficiary, scored 3 tries. 19 points to nil, becomes 21 points to nil. Flawless display of goal kicking so far from Patrick Headley. So at half-time, the TLC King Country Rams lead the Civil Project Solutions Poverty Bay Weka by 21 points to nil. 37th meeting of these teams. They've all been tough games of rugby. Delves deep, gets the ball. Here's Malamole. Malamole, what a fling pass that is. Pauli Emmanuel Harmon, excellent pressure. He created excellent pressure. And now here's the ball in a foot race. And Pauli Emmanuel Harmon, nothing on earth is going to stop him. And here he is. Pauli Emmanuel Harmon, he always has the last word. Pauli Emmanuel Harmon, miracle worker from near their own goal line. And Poverty Bay has scored. Rugby heaven here at the Oval. Throw by Scudder. Poverty Bay have it. Hugh Taylor. Okay, good pressure as that Leveson-Gow. Getting away, Leveson-Gow down the sideline. Leveson-Gow from a line out. From a line out. Pauli Emmanuel Harmon got across to Leveson-Gow up, who scored in the corner. Now what's the decision here? It's Neville Barwick, assistant referee number 2. Leveson-Gow with a brilliant read. It's now 26 points to 7. Poverty Bay here with good formation and good vibration. Poverty Bay pushing to the right. Poverty Bay, they're there, they're saying they've scored. Stu Catley will be the judge. Stu Catley, sole judge of law, fact and time. And Poverty Bay have scored, worked very hard there. Ngāu Emmanuel, you know what he added? Grunt. But they've worked hard and worked well. And here today, against Poverty Bay in the 37th meeting. So they've won 32. They've lost 4, King Country, against Poverty Bay. Malamole with a fantastic burst. He scored their first try, running against the team. The entire opposition. Okay, it's a loose ball situation. Reserves doing their best to hang on to the ball. 42 points to 15. Doing their very best, their absolute best, but unable to hold these guys. And now try Zachariah, Wickham Darlington. So nice try there to Wickham Darlington, enjoying his moment in the sun. And now 47 points to 15. I think this might be Zachariah Wickham Darlington. Scored the try. Okay, the try is converted. That's the end of the game. So the Rams beat the Weka 49-15, a 35-point game, 7 tries to 2.
But credit to King Country, managed to hold them out, and like you say, we managed to get it out wide and score a few good tries with our backs.
Yeah, they're playing pretty well, King Country. Look out for them. I'll tell you who else is playing well. That's Whanganui, and we're going there next. They are defending the Bill Osborne taonga. Bill Osborne, of course, is a Whanganui man. The Heartland Championship is in Whanganui at Cook's Gardens. Wairarapa Bush are the visitors. They've come across the Tararuas. And just checking on the team list, and here are the players in their changing room getting themselves ready to defend the taonga.
Welcome to a windy but therefore sunny Cook's Gardens for this important round 6 clash in the Bunnings Warehouse Heartland Championship between Steel Form Whanganui and visitors Wairarapa Bush. An important game because there's a lot of trophies on the line today. Whanganui hoping to become the first team this season to hang on to the Bill Osborne taonga. They won it 2 weeks ago against Thames Valley, therefore didn't defend it last week. It has changed hands 4 times consecutively before that. Also with Wairarapa Bush, the Bruce Steele Memorial Cup is on the line. Joseph, man, congratulations. You're on the bench. You're going to make your first class debut today.
Yeah, stoked to make the 23 today. Hit the jackpot there and hopefully get some minutes today, see what I can do.
Yep. Awesome, mate. Now, since your selection, social media blew up a little bit and it was all fish emojis. You want to talk about this this fish situation?
Yeah, when I was younger, Joseph would get mispronounced as Joe Fish, so slowly worked its way to being just Fish.
Just an interesting stat for you, mate. If you do win the Bill Osborne taonga today, then Wairarapa Bush becomes the 3rd union to hold every single Heartland National trophy.
Holy, I'll be happy to take that, yeah. But it comes down to all the boys executing our game plan. Be working on Tuesday and Thursday, so yeah, hopefully everything goes well.
Yep. And a key man to linking that all together is Ashton. Ashton, mate, welcome back. Obviously, you did a few years here with the Maris Club and stuff like that, then went down to the bush and debuted a couple of weeks ago. I'm pretty sure you've played out here, I think, at some stage. So, yeah, good to be back.
Yeah, no, really good, eh? Whanganui's put it on like normal. Yeah, it'll be good to get back and, face a few of these familiar faces, eh? Yeah, no, looking forward to it, eh?
Any banter yet with Josefa or Burglar, the coach, or anything like that? Any Asana, any words sort of said on that stuff?
Nah, not just yet. It'll be after the game, I think. It'll be, first and foremost, trying to get the job done, I think, yeah.
There's what we're playing for today. The Bruce Steele Memorial Cup is the silver one, and the wooden one is the Bill Osborne taonga. It's made its way to Whanganui, and they are defending it here for the first time.
Uncle Bill, All Black number 744, actually here in the stands today. He'd be very proud of the way his old team is going.
Oh, look out.
Here
comes Vakararongo. Vakararongo has gone from his own goal line and found support inside him. It's Bongaleka, and what a try that is. Wow.
Well, it's the momentum swing because Wairarapa Bush absolutely territory, had possession, looking pretty likely themselves, and just like that, as we often see the Whanganui, and here we go again, under the pump defensively, good line speed, and they break out.
They're not having a great season, Wairarapa Bush, but gee whiz, their junior grades are going well. They've got some magnificent young players around. This guy is one of the best. This is Namo Samalua, and he's going to go all the way. That's a loose forward.
Gee, that is remarkable. A remarkable athlete, a remarkable team try, finished off individually by a remarkable player. Boy, you said at the start, Mace Whanganui are going on a bit of a score. They are unbeaten since round 1.
21 points to 3. Yes, and that round 1 was only a 1-point loss to South Canterbury. No disgrace losing to South Canterbury. They're on a heck of a run at the moment, seasons long, plural. But we'll get to them a bit later in the show. This is all about Whanganui. Oh, that's a terrific pass, and that's a good try. I like the work by Dane Whale here that set Rogers Holden into space.
Well, he's a finisher too, isn't he, Rogers Holden? We've seen plenty of tries scored by him over the years. This year, also in pretty good form. Whanganui preparing to go with width. We know they've got good ball runners, but they love width.
Doug Horrocks set things up. Watson is chugging into that. Now there's some space out wide if they can find it. Oh, that's lovely. Great footwork by Hay Horton. Peter Travis is in.
Well, he's a big unit too, as you can see there. Does his donkey work up front, what he's picked to do. Good scrummage up, hits rucks. Beautiful footwork there.
Through the middle. Just opened up for Ellis Green. And then the no-look pass to Hemi. Hemi sets it up nicely. No, they pinched it. Have Wairarapa Bush.
Ambrose Curtis, that was great steal.
I think it's come back though. Yes, it has. It's come back to Whanganui. So this is not yet over. And with a burst of speed, Malana Thangi just goes in under the post. Wow.
The thing I loved in the build-up to that try, and what you need to win the championship, is their high numbers. Jerseys, we often saw 20 to 23 there, so the impact of the reserves. Often said that about South Canterbury. Whanganui have also got it.
Oh, the numbers only go up to 23 because number 24 was at the pie cart. Did you see him?
Waiting for his call.
Next week.
Oh, good bounce.
Oh, gee whiz, they score some
even
tries,
better.
don't they? Gee, that's good. That's Ethan Robinson, who's already got a poultice of points off the tee today. Just picks up 5 more.
Well, we often see him getting 2s and 3s, don't we? Nice for him to get a meat pie to add to his collection.
Good hands. Good hands, and they've set something up here. Quick ball, and they'll score. Quick ball it is. Driving to the line, and just held up. Lining up for it, Wairarapa Bush. Koiki Peterson, oh, that's strength. Wow.
Gee, yeah.
Wow.
He needed his mates. Played up north last year, actually, for Waipu. Now down, he's a player of origin, so coming back to Wairarapa Bush. I've loved the attitude, Wairarapa Bush. They've played a big part in this game.
Well, here he goes again. And gets the offload to Curtis.
Oh, and again, the number 7's having a whale of a game.
That's what you want from your 7s. And inside pass, that's a great line. Great line run by Cunningham, and he gets the try.
Great finish, Wairarapa Bush under the pump. They've had their moments in this game, and Whanganui have broken out and scored. But Wairarapa Bush right in it till the very end. Good spirit, as you'd expect.
Coates' conversion is over, but they're not going to catch up. 56-17. For the first time this season, the Bill Osborne Taonga has been defended.
Yeah, I think the boys have been good today. Wairarapa came here to play in the first half, and I think the boys dug deep in the first half and done well to hold them out, really, yeah.
And a nice bit of history, the first ones to hang on to the Bill Osborne Taonga on the first defence. Hasn't happened this season so far.
Nah, well, yeah, it's starting to look like a bit of a curse trophy for a little bit there, but now the boys come through and, yeah, it's staying here for another couple of weeks.
Now, if you come from Ruatoria and you want to go to Greymouth, well, it's quite a job. It's not as simple as going out to the nearest bus stop and getting the first one that comes along. Here's Kahu Tamatia with the difficulties.
Kahu, Ngāti East Coast has had a bit of an eventful trip down. Can you just explain a little bit about that?
Yeah. So it affected us and Bulla. We were supposed to fly into Westport yesterday from Gizzy. The weather gods thought different, so we were sent to Nelson, where the Bulla boys had to bus from Westport to Nelson, and then we swapped. So they took the plane, and then we caught the bus. So it was a long day for the boys, but everyone still knows what needs to be done, so we're all right.
The coast games are always quite special, East Coast versus West Coast. A lot of history there. What are you expecting from the West Coast team today?
They're always tough up front, West Coast. Always a good battle. So that's where it'll be. I reckon it'll be one. So if our big boys can raise their hands and get some dominance in there, that'll help our backs. We've got a few new combinations today, so that would help them definitely.
They've got a few new combinations because 3 players' plane didn't take off, and so they're 3 guys short. So it's a short bench for East Coast, Ngāti Porou East Coast today. But I got a funny feeling that won't worry them too much, Camo. They're the sort of team that just shrugs their shoulders and says, hang on.
Yep, exactly. They're so proud to wear that Cambridge blue, aren't they? Wonderful. Representing that whole iwi, that whole region of New Zealand. But here goes the Coasters, who love a home game themselves.
And the West Coast go in down the left wing side through Sean McClure. Very good try that. There was plenty of players involved in that. No wonder they're running from all over.
Plenty of energy too, you did right. Breakout try, and we've seen plenty of them at all levels of the Heartland Championship this year. Team tries, breakout tries, teams using the width, using the skills that we're watching there. And yeah, everyone's celebrating.
Very popular grandstand that on the far side. They stand underneath that shelter, be it rain, be it sun. And they're away again. This is Garland. Yeah, that's some nice running from the young fullback.
Well, it's a nice turn of pace. Just looking at there, think, boy, you're born with that pace, isn't it? You'd buy it if you could. But here we want more little numbers, showing a real good skill, and then just putting on the afterburners. Beautiful to see. Gifted, talented fullback like that, timing his run.
Ngāti Pro go high. They go high through Richard Green. Joe Royal to Parks. This is what they love. The East Coast. Round the corner and boomfa. McRae. Round the corner again. Try scored. It's a good one. It's Kraft Kevis.
Beautiful pattern of play, and you called it, May. So 4 times just going around the same way to the right-hand side, building momentum, getting over the gain line. But every time they got over the gain line, they just brought in more West Coast defenders into that ruck. Eventually, they're over for the try. They're so desperately needed.
This is John Sturgeon Stadium in Greymouth. West Coast hosting East Coast. West Coast in the red and the white. And they're ahead by a try at the moment. Running freely with the ball is Waikari Jones, and running even more freely is Jesse McRae. Now the big guys line up. Really well left by the prop forward, and the try is scored by Parker.
What a wonderful build-up too. Great coaching. No doubt trained this a lot. So through the middle, Waikari Jones, you talked about the offload. So going right, bang, good plant to the midfield, and immediately coming back down this left-hand side. Short by Ngāti Pro East Coast, always scrambling. Sam Parks couldn't get there in the end. Beautiful pattern. Good understanding by everyone on the Coast team.
Ngāti Pro East Coast looking to hit back. Manuel makes some really good ground. Parks. There's some big guys out in midfield here. They'll want to make a dent. Parks again decides to come back this way. Got the call, in fact, picked it up himself. Sam Parks. Yes, rolls over and scores. Sam Parks gets the try for Ngāti Pro East Coast, and that equals the record for the most tries for the Union.
He loves the dart, doesn't he? We know how strong he is. Also, we know how fit he is, so always in the action. But there, the only option for him was to go straight and hard. He didn't mind scoring tries.
He does not mind. The conversion attempt is a good one. So we go to the half-time break. It's been a really good first half, 22-14. Plenty of entertainment. They look happy about it, don't they?
Well, you just think of the difficulties we heard about East Coast getting here. To get their heads back into the game, they've had a good 40. Oh, but West Coast...
What does the ref say?
Had the best start in the second half.
Try, he says. Troy Taufari? Yep. Troy Taufari gets up with the ball.
Well, a veteran, another man, like we talked about, Sam Parks in the first half, doesn't mind scoring tries. From the Kiwi club, been around for yonks, still giving and loving the game.
Passed his 100 games the other week for West Coast, did Taufari. Jamie Garland, the fullback. Gee, I've been impressed with him. He's been good in defence, good under the high ball, and what a runner. There's a tackle. Needed to be made too. on Ben Alexander. They picked up and gone. Now if Parks can score at one end, Mitchell can score at the other. Oh!
Gee, I tell you what though, Mace, there's a heck of a lot of big contact being done in the lead up to a lot of these tries this afternoon. Both teams, East and West Coast, with the intent of going to the middle, creating some opportunities on either side, but boy, hard work done up front first. Loving it.
Defensive scrum for West Coast, and East Coast put the pressure on and win the tight head. Now we've got ourselves something, and it's out wide, and it might be Parks again. Parks driving towards, Parks driving over. Yes, try to Sam Parks. Oh, that's his second, and that is the record, 25 tries for East Coast.
Well, if he's going to get 25 tries, that's from a tight head, so he's got to go immediately to his tight five. I'll probably have to go to Joe Royal, really, and say thank you very much, front row. Thank you very much, tight five. Great scrum, great push. You gave me the record standalone. 25 tries for your union. Boy, we didn't have that in our careers, Mace.
I didn't have it in my life, to be perfectly honest. The Arthur Wicks Memorial Trophy changes hands. East Coast had it. West Coast are now the holders of that trophy after a 37-19 win.
It was do or die. We talked about last week, King Country, it was the last chance that we had to control our season without depending on others. So today was definitely do or die for us. And yeah, you know, we kind of try to take it game by game. And today's step one, and we just have to get better from here.
Yeah, happy days. Lovely day on the coast. Lovely day too. A bit further north in Whanganui. Look at that, the boat club. And there is the Aiken Road Reserve. Thames Valley are hosting Bulla today. Bulla, well, they've had a heck of a drive to get here.
Kia ora everybody, welcome to the beautiful Whangamata. Joining me, local hero Jack Balfour. Jake, how are you?
Yeah, very good, bro. Very excited for the game today.
Mate, she's beautiful weather. It looked a little bit questionable at the start of the day, clearing up nicely, a little bit of a wind. What can we expect from this beautiful firm track?
Well, there's no question about how good this pitch is, mate. And I mean, you can see what a great job the management have done here today with the scaffolding stands and the bars set up. It's really good to see some local people down here and people getting amongst the game.
Oh, well, she should be an absolute humdinger, mate, so we'll see you out there.
Thank you very much, bro.
Ka pai.
I'm from Taupo, but I'm from Westport originally, so here supporting the Bulla team.
And your son's in the team?
Yeah. So Joe, he's playing number 8 for Bulla, so they're hoping for a good result today. They've been up against it a bit for the last few weeks. They had some mixed results, but I'm hoping today that they can pull her out of the bag and give her a good game, mate.
Valley all the way, mate.
50 points.
Yeah, 50. At least 50.
Matthew Cooper greets the referee. Thames Valley against Bulla. Bulla, who have had a travel not dissimilar to that East Coast had. Tom Conroy with the call.
And Axton's the skipper. He knows his way to the try line, didn't get there this time. Twisting and turning and just kept at bay by this staunch defence. Still more good tackling to ball control by the home team. Pop pass to the first 5, he flicks it over the outside, and there's the first try. Quinn Collard finishes it off for Thames Valley, but that is well and truly a team effort. And a round of applause and worthy of it. Bulla keeping strong on defence, just the one lapse. Nowhere for Thames Valley to go. They're going to have to kick and chase for variety. And it bounces off the foot of Kalu and into the arms of Alex Rupp. And he skips away. An element of luck with that, but still high skill to finish it off. Try into the bar for Thames Valley. So how do Bulla regroup? Last time they conceded a try. They spent a long time attacking and utilising Dromgoole again to take in the two-handed take. And on him they drive. And there's a gap on the left-hand side. The halfback gets it back and he will saunter over. Made it look oh so easily. Charlie Marsh, late addition to the team, latest addition to the scoreboard. Point a minute stuff from Thames Valley. Long way to go yet. And that was won by Buller and smashing tackle. Still not turned over though. Presented nicely. And the kick from Soper. That'll test everyone on the sideline. Oh, knocked back by Marsh. Another great piece of individual brilliance which has set this opportunity up for Tongatea. And he'll try and go all the way on his own, and guess what does? Chasing the kick, knocked it back into the field of play. That put Buller on the wrong foot completely. And the net result, another try to the home team. Half time upon us. How will it end? Well, Morgan might be too quick for everyone. Draw, pass, Collard is collared. Back to Morgan. Steps, passes on the inside. Oh, wonderful rugby. Sionia Tony. But boy, you could name half the team who were involved in that. I'm putting the ring around Fletcher Morgan for the creator. And that was a wonderful piece of play. Start to finish. So be it. 49-0 at half time. The wind, well, it's not a 49-point win, but will at least have some help in the second 40, and they'll need it. He'll be liking the fact the sun's out, the breeze at his back. He'll bring in Wells into action, and he immediately accelerates the inside pass, just held on to by the fullback, and that will be Buller's first try. Sam Jope. And he may have stumbled his way to the line, but determination got them the 5 points they so richly deserved. And that is perfect start for the visiting side. Ball slowing coming out, gets to Doolan eventually, and then Bryson Williams in 18 presents it nicely. And a chance for Gilson. And the inside pass, the paces are plenty. It popped on the inside, and the new halfback Jake O'Connor prospers. Right place, right time on the right shoulder. In Thames Valley, as we've seen all afternoon, scoring tries from afar. The clock ticks over the 12-minute mark. And Thames Valley determined to keep ball in hand until now. With a little chip into space, and oh, brilliant catch by Marsh. Charlie Marsh steps, scampers, scores! And what a lovely piece of individual brilliance to add to so many similar occasions. It was just beautiful to watch. Thames Valley, you know what they do with bonus ball? They counter-attack with aplomb. They do so again. Draw, pass didn't fool the defender. Still a chance though with a pop pass on the inside. The gas and the support forthcoming yet again. And that's magnificent play from Thames Valley as they able to finish off yet another opportunity. Thames Valley refused to break. They're going to be sorely tested here. Referee right on hand. Not sure Buller can do much more. Another pick and go. That stopped short of the line. This time the referee says try. So they did have the last laugh, and it was Caleb Havili who came up with some points for Buller to finish on a high. And it does. 84-14. And what a win it's been. A comprehensive victory to Thames Valley. For Buller, the long trip home just got longer. Well, there's no such thing as a perfect game of rugby, but it was damn close.
Yeah, it was a good game of footy. We were trying to focus more so on our defensive effort after that last week's performance against East Coast. So we're happy with that. Scored a couple of tries as well. So, yeah.
There's not many teams that are ahead by 70-odd points and they're tackling their hearts out, so I think you can tick that box.
Yeah, and we really wanted to impress old Leon Holden this week because he wasn't too happy. But, yeah, we showed a lot of effort there in the last kind of 20. Got a few turnovers, a few stops. So, yeah, we'll take that into next week.
Good win that. One more to come, and it's coming from Auckland, from Eden Park. Horowhenua Kapiti are taking a home game to the Fortress to play South Canterbury on Heartland Rugby. Horowhenua Kapiti have forsaken a home game in Levin. They've come to Auckland to play South Canterbury at Eden Park. It's not the first time they've done this, actually. They did it way back in 2000. They played East Coast here at the park as well. It's a little bit of an eye-opener though, isn't it? It's an eye-opener for just about everybody in these two teams, except perhaps for this guy.
Hika, you are no stranger to this ground. How does it feel to be here though for Heartland?
You know, it's a surreal opportunity that we have at the moment, and being able to give back to a small community, and especially the Heartland Rugby. It's good for these young boys and these debutants to come out here and experience what it's like to play at what they call the Garden of Eden. So we're really looking forward to the challenge, and for a lot of these boys, it's probably going to be the biggest stage that they play on. So I just told the boys, embrace it, walk towards it, and just go out and express yourselves in the way I know you guys can.
What does it mean, though, for you to be here, and for some of these boys, as we said, it will be their first time out here on the Fortress?
It's a bloody special occasion for a lot of the boys. I've been fortunate enough to play here many times, but I spoke about it in depth, about the opportunity that we have here, not only for ourselves and our small community and our small region, but also for Heartland Rugby as a whole, to make sure that we know that there's a responsibility for us to go out there and put our best foot forward, and why not on an occasion like this with an opportunity that we have.
Morrison, your debut for South Canterbury in the Heartland Championship at Eden Park. What does it mean to you?
Oh, it's meant a lot. I've been dreaming of having a one game, but you know, thank God that I got this opportunity. Just playing alongside the legend, you know, always a pleasure to rep this community. You know, they've given me so much and my family. Just so grateful for this opportunity. Never thought I would be here, but, you know, glory to God for the opportunity.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity, all right, isn't it, for these players? Terrific opportunity.
Hickory Elliott playing for the Classic All Blacks last weekend against the Classic Taniwha, so he's in good nick. Chance to chat to him, loving his football with South Canterbury, and why wouldn't he be?
Well, here he goes. Looks in great condition and just sets that up in the middle of the goalposts for South Canterbury as Fafita uses his dancing feet. Elliott again's gone round the corner. He's going to get the first try of the day. Hickory Elliott.
I mean, I know he's a good player, but he must have been inspired playing for the Classics, all his old mates back in black, because he's just come out here, just good work rate. 3 or 4 touches in this movement alone. Look at him, jersey 2, working really hard to get on that outside. That's what you call off the ball. Just want people to be busy. And having players like that at this level just inspires everyone else around them.
Yosua feeds the scrum and gets it off the back from Kakala. Now the little kick through. This will be dangerous. This is very, very dangerous as Folau gets the try.
How good though, Kakala, jersey 8, so solid scrum, just moving a little bit, which they didn't want to the left-hand side, but picks it up and because of his sheer bulk, can take out a couple of defenders, flick the ball, and then what we see there is a resulting try. But just to be able to manipulate that scrum defence, so good.
Horowhenua Kapiti have been here before. They played East Coast in 2000. They also came up in 1986 to play a Ranfurly Shield Challenge against Auckland. Got a little bit thumped that day, but did present the world with Carlos Spencer. Spencer's not out there today, but Joel Winterburn is, and he's got a try and they're on the board.
Yeah, good reward too. They are not out of this match whatsoever. We know how good South Canterbury unbeaten streak of 36, going for 37 today, which is phenomenal. But Horowhenua Kapiti, this is their home game. They know how important it is in the context of their season. And they're going to be here right to the bitter end. I know that.
It's 3.5 seasons since South Canterbury were beaten. West Coast was the last team to beat them. And all answers on the back of an envelope if you can tell me where that game was played. Oh, that's a great run, and the try will be scored down the left wing side by Pae'au. What a good try.
Great try on the back of a really, really good scrum. I thought they were going to get a penalty at least out of the scrum. They didn't, but because of that, they just held the South Canterbury loose forward defence. So had some space on the outside for HK. And man, they're using this width of a beautiful Eden Park. It is. I know we don't have a home in New Zealand rugby, but for many, certainly for the All Blacks, this is the home in New Zealand rugby.
Lawson doesn't manage to get it between those great big goalposts. Half-time, South Canterbury ahead, 21 points to 12, and I'm amazed at the number of their fans that are here today.
Well, it's not just a big occasion for the players, the management. Great occasion for the spectators to come along. Can't always get access to an All Black Test match. Eden Park's a pretty spiritual place to go.
HK driving towards the line. Now there'll be some space out wide, I reckon. There is, beautifully taken. That's a very well taken try by Salu.
Lawson's pass though, jersey 10. He's a big lad. You've already mentioned Carlos Spencer wearing this jersey way back for HK, but look at that, left-hand side, so not the easiest way to go. Saw the space was created, and nailed it.
Good solid scrum. Lovely run through the middle of the field from Fafita. He's an excellent second 5'8", and that's a wonderful try to Matakaongo.
But it was the majestic line, really, of jersey 12, Fafita. That there, just beautiful angle, timing, I guess, even brilliant, and then the pass, drawing two HK defenders. The timing of the pass is brilliant. No way the cover defence can stop them. And boy, when they are on fire, and they have been used here for 3.5 years, South Canterbury, they are hard to beat.
I'll say, yeah, they are good. This will be their 37th win in a row. They haven't lost a round-robin game, or all of their round-robin games have been with 5 points. Held up, says the referee. We'll go back for the penalty. So they've scored a try-scoring bonus point in every game.
Yeah, but the thing isn't getting pushed here too, Mace. That's over.
It's a good try.
They are getting pushed in their games. Here we are, 28-22, kick to come. Time pretty much up on the clock. But this wonderful record we keep talking about, they're getting pushed by 1 point to Whanganui at the start, pushed in many of their matches. They've had to dig deep, had to rely on their bench.
And they do it.
And they certainly do it.
That's a conversion, and I don't think there's enough time. There's not. 28 points to 24. The winning run continues.
Yeah, she was a nail biter, all right, and fair credit to Nua boys. They really brought it to us. So yeah, same old things are happening. We're still winning, but yeah, it's going to be a time where that's not going to happen.
You're a long way from home, but the crowd were pretty vocal for you.
Yeah, it was. It's great to see so many supporters from South Canterbury coming up and a few up here and whatnot. And it's great to get an experience like this, play in the garden. So, yeah, memories we'll cherish forever.
Okay, so we'll wrap up and confirm those results on week 6. West Coast won the Battle of the Coast, 37-19 in a cracking match. Mid-Canterbury, well, they were pushed hard too, versus North Otago. King Country, very good. The Poverty Bay, Thames Valley, outstanding. The Bulla Whanganui are on a tear, unbeaten since round 1. We've just seen the end. South Canterbury, well, 37 unbeaten matches. Phenomenal, Mace.
Only 2 rounds to go in the round robin. They play 8 times. And there's some real competition for positions and also for hosting of the semi-finals, be it the Meads Cup or the Lahore Cup. Be interesting to see how that develops over the next fortnight. Next is local legends. Well, Horowhenua Kapiti took their game against South Canterbury, as we saw, to Eden Park, and they have come away with some wonderful memories.
Phenomenal support here for you. It's not a close drive either.
Nah, not at all. A lot of them got up early this morning and drove up, and obviously flew up as well, and we're just so grateful to have the support, knowing that it's come all the way from a little Horowhenua Kapiti. Yeah.
Arriving at the ground 90 minutes before the game after flight cancellations, what was going through your head?
The boys were just buzzing, to be honest, just to be here at Eden Park. It's obviously a special place, and we just said take it all in because, we might not play here ever again. So we tried to take every opportunity and just enjoy it. Yeah.
For those boys who scored tries today, that will stay with them their whole lives.
Absolutely, very special, and they're good boys. They're all good players, all good men, and I'm just bloody proud of them, to be honest.
What was going through your head the first time your first conversion went over?
Yeah, that was pretty buzzy. Obviously, seeing yourself on the big screen puts you off a bit, but it's cool. We feel very grateful to be able to play here, and obviously have the support in that.
Next week, round 7. Boy, some of these games are important. Buller are struggling. Mid-Canterbury are looking to consolidate a Meads Cup semi-final. Horowhenua Kapiti, they'd love to take a point or two off Whanganui if they possibly could. They'd love it even more if they could get 4. King Country consolidating theirs against North Otago. Can Thames Valley move up and host a Meads Cup semi-final? We'll find out all of those answers when we come back next week with Heartland Rugby. Our thanks to everybody who gets this show on the air week after week.